Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Cyrus. I'm back again with another trade recap slash market recap. So I'm about to show you guys the executions that I took today for the trade that I took. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So going into the day today, now let's go back in time real fast. All right, so coming into the day today, I was waiting for market to take out this London low. This was a significant low that I had marked out. Every day that I come into the market, I have my session liquidities marked out. You guys can see here we already had swept out this London high, but we hadn't swept it out on NQ yet. This London low. You guys look over here on ES. London high hadn't had gotten swept out yet during this time during price action, but this London low had already gotten swept out yet. It had already gotten swept out. So we were already like in a neutral, like kind of like bearish slash bullish scenario. So I was like neutral. I wasn't really like sure where price was gonna go to. So I just waited to see what market open did here. You guys can see here, market did open. We swept out that London low that I was waiting for on NQ. Now I was waiting to see what our reaction would be to this 1 minute inverse right here. You guys can see here that once we inversed it, we completely started just selling off like crazy from here. Now I was looking for longs up until this point, but once we got this sell off here, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna start trading lower and head to down to this Asia low. Now, I was gonna look for a continuation short, but one thing I did notice was if we go into our higher time frame, you guys can see here that price did trade back down into a 4 hour fair value gap down here. Overall, the higher time frame, we have just been bullish overall. You guys can see here, there's really been no momentum slowing down here. I was looking for this 4 hour high originally to get swept out a couple days ago. So this kept remaining as my same draw on liquidity overall on the higher time frame. And I noticed that price started respecting bullish momentum here, and we didn't start getting any bearish order flow here. So I basically flipped from bearish to bullish here. I marked out this 1 minute inverse right here just because I knew that this was most likely going to be the lowest point of the day today, just because this was going to be the best inverse of the day. And I also noticed this gap up here. This was the inverse that I took for today, just because once I noticed this gap, I knew once price was in this area, there was no way that price was not going to come and take out that 4 hour high up there. Like, there was just no way that price was not going to be able to take it out. Trying to go back real quick. So at this point, I already had marked out that like this was most likely the lowest point of the day, and I switched my bias to bullish, looking for this 4 hour high to get hit. Now, like I was telling you guys that I would mark out my session liquidities, London high had not gotten swept out yet on ES yet. So I knew that there was definitely a high chance that NQ was definitely going to push higher, just because of the fact that ES hadn't taken out this London liquidity. So this was definitely going to give us a strong move. Now, another confirmation that I did like, if we let price play out a little bit longer here, if you guys notice here, I marked out this basically this body candle, the top of this body candle, just because I knew if the candle closed above it, this is a good sign of bullish order flow and good momentum. Now, I waited for this 1 minute gap to get inverse. Right here, we got the candle closure right here. So this was actually my entry right here. My stop loss was at this low down here. And then my target was this 4 hour high. The reason why my stop loss was so tight was just because I knew that this low was going to be a protected low. There should be no reason for us to come back down to this low after inversing this 1 minute gap. Everything was aligning for us here that price was going to be bullish overall. If you guys notice here that this actually inversed at exactly 950, so this was entering the 950 1010 macro. So let's look into what were our confluences into this trade. Like I was telling you guys, we were one delivering out of this 4 hour fair value gap on NQ. We had one swept out this London low prior. Inverse this 1 minute gap. Just went from bearish order flow to bullish order flow. Basically a breaker right here. Bullish order block. Inverse this 1 minute gap with strong momentum. Clear 4 hour high draw on liquidity. Higher time frame is bullish overall. And then these were our equal highs as well too. So this was actually my break even point. Let price action play out. That was our break even, and then you guys can see here that price just bang went straight to that 4 hour high, and it also ES took out that London high as well too. Fast and efficient move. Here are my executions so you guys can see it. Here's my entry. Bought 4 micros, and then I sold right here at that 4 hour at that high that I was telling you guys. So yeah, that's basically it for me for the day. I'm about to start posting these trade recaps slash market recaps again. If you guys want to learn how to trade, my Discord is in the bio. Link is in the description. And yeah, that's it for me. Have a good rest of your day. God bless to you guys. Oh, and as far as like the update on like where I'm standing at with my accounts, currently at the moment right now I have 3 Top Step funded accounts and I have 2 Lucid funded accounts. I only need two. I need one more trade to pass, 2 more Top Step evals, and then one more trade to pass, one more Lucid eval as well too. So I'll definitely be looking to pass those in the next 3 days. And yeah, that's basically it for me. And I'm out. Peace out.